Welcome to the You Two Scare Me podcast. I'm Felice.
And I'm Andy, and we are coming to you from Key West, Florida.
Oh, I have so many things to talk about today.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Okay.
Okay, let's start with something fun.
I love fun.
Okay.
I feel a little bit like a cheerleader with this hair. I'm sorry. It's
well, you're using your good scrunchie.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Your skull scrunchie. Okay, we got a box of goodies. And a card. And here's what the card says. Felice and Andy, happy spooky season and congrats on the awesome podcast. I love it. Such good stories, and you two have such great chemistry and giggles. Longtime listener, Julia. So this is from my friend Julia. And I gotta show you, she spoiled us rotten.
Oh my goodness, Julia.
So first we have one sparkly ghost
so cute
pillow, or is it pillow?
Decoration.
Yes.
Weighted.
Yes. We have two ghost notebooks,
Look
so you can pick which one you want.
Yes. I'm kind of digging this one too. It's cute.
We have a ghost pumpkin spice reed diffuser.
Perfect.
Okay.
I love it.
One more sparkly ghost decoration.
Oh, so cute.
It goes on.
Oh, Julia, my goodness.
2 orange ghost kitchen towels.
Love it.
3 ghost candles.
Oh, those are so cute. Oh my gosh. It's like Christmas.
Yeah. 2 cute glass little cups.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
1 cowboy ghost.
I wonder who that is.
2 bags with ghosts.
Oh,
I think this one's for you.
So
because
cute.
this one says boot scootin' spooky. And then some stickers.
Perfect. Oh wait, let me see. Let's go, goose.
So that is all from Julia. Thank you so much, Julia. Oh my gosh, we're spoiled rotten with all these ghosts.
How fabulous.
Yes, fabulous. I also brought our Our Lady of Guadalupe doll.
Oh my goodness.
She's keeping us safe.
Yes, we're going to be safe
right there.
and spooky.
Yes. And
wow.
Okay.
Friends.
Yeah. So,
that's
my gosh.
incredible. Julia, thank you so much.
I know. That's so sweet of you to think about us and be listening to our podcast and spoil us rotten with all these lovely things.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Wait, we'll have to add to our collection.
Yeah, we got to add to our menagerie.
Okay. Who needs a plant anyway?
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, so we'll move these 2,
you.
and we can drink out of those next time.
Wonderful.
Okay, I have to tell you something that is happening in Panama right now.
This face is making me nervous.
You're gonna get so spooked out.
Oh
okay,
no.
So I don't know if this is real or not.
Okay.
I want to think it's not real, but I can't figure out how this guy is doing it if it's not real. So maybe 2 weeks ago, this man, his name is Kim or Ken, something like that, in Panama. He found a meteor. There was a meteorite or something, and it landed. And so there was a little fiery pit, and then there was this little silver stone, and it kind of looked like he painted a potato silver, just to give you a visual. But it was smoking, whatever. So
wait, you were smoking?
No,
it was smoking.
It was smoking. I'm not smoking anything. It was smoking.
Okay.
And so he had it, and he was he had it in this little glass dish. Well, then it started growing little sort of slimy looking tentacles. Every day it got a little bit bigger.
The silver potato.
And it's they move. So it's pretty creepy looking. I'll show you a video.
Oh no. Okay.
Then it started, it was kind of brown and cream and black looking a little bit, a little creepy looking. And then it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Well, now we're to the point where it's black. It's ooey gooey. It looks like venom. It's
Stop it.
Yeah. And so for a little while he had it in a hotel safe, but then it grew too big for the hotel safe.
Excuse me?
And then now it's in a freezer. The freezer's not on, but he said he's going to kill it today. I don't know how he's going to kill it. I think it's a UFO. Have you seen anything of this?
That actually sounds like an alien life form.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know if it's real or not. I can't figure out if it's been debunked, but it looks so weird.
I feel like, though, if this was like actually happening, there would be some authorities swooping in there.
That's what I think too.
Seizing this.
That's what I think too, but I don't know. No one has come yet, to my knowledge. But I don't know. This guy's like, he sounds really scared. I don't know if he's scared of it, or if he's scared that a government is gonna like come and get him. But he did,
or both.
He broke off little pieces, or he cut off little pieces and put them in glass bottles, and he sent them to some people. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where he sent them. So this thing,
hopefully not the YouTube Scare Me podcast.
No, we don't want it in Panama. But if it's real, let's just say that it's real. I don't know.
I'm sure.
If it's real, then it's been spread. So even if he gets rid of this one, there are others out there.
And that was the start of the downfall of humanity.
Yeah, we've all seen the movie Venom. I know.
And just like that.
There we go. So,
well,
what do you think?
That started us off on a terrifying foot. I'm very scared about, how I feel about all that stuff.
I know.
All it takes is one infiltration and we're done. Here we are.
It's true. And it seems pretty scary. Like some people are like, I think I saw an eyeball. I think I saw some teeth. So I don't know.
Excuse me?
It's creepy. I'll show you.
I don't know if I want to see it.
It's slimy and weird looking. So there you go.
I'm uncomfortable.
If you've heard anything about this UFO from Panama, please.
Or Ken or Kim or whatever your name is.
Yeah. Tell us. Write us about it. If you've got any information for or against the existence of this thing, let us know.
Or if you also have found some strange creature from space, please let us know.
We want to know. So, okay. Shall we get to our story? Our real story today?
Let's.
Okay.
Even though I'm already scared. Now I'm scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's not too scary because it's one of your favorite topics.
Please tell me it's a cryptid.
It is. Yay! It's a few cryptids, actually.
Ooh, hooray, hooray.
All right. Well, here we go. In case you are just joining us for the first time, we are just two chicks who like scary stuff.
But don't worry. We respect all the things that make the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
We love to have fun, though, so you can expect a lot of laughs as we tell our stories.
The stories are true.
We hear that they're true, just like Ken Panama.
We cover everything from classic hauntings to cryptids and close encounters. Basically, if it makes you sleep with the light on, we're into it.
Oh, yeah. In the You Two Scare Me podcast, we secretly research topics and we don't share our stories with each other until we hit record.
Dive into the shadows with us as we bring you haunting tales in this episode of the You Two Scare Me podcast.
Shall we dive in? Everything's bigger in Texas, including the monsters.
Ooh.
From swamps and bayous to ghost towns and oil rigs, the Lone Star State is crawling with creatures that defy science, logic, and occasionally good taste. Today, we're diving into the top 5 most famous cryptids in Texas. And don't worry, we already covered La Llorona, so she can sit this one out. She can cry in peace. All right. He's tall. He's hairy. And he smells like roadkill left out in the sun. You know who we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, Skunk Ape.
Yeah, well, we've been down this road before when we met Skunk Ape, our Florida friend. Today, we're talking about Skunk Ape's cowboy cousin, Texas Bigfoot.
I wish he had a more fun name.
Well, also known in older lore as the wild man of the Navidad.
Oh, okay. I like that better.
Yeah. Reports date back to the 1830s near the Navidad River in southeast Texas. Slaves and settlers told stories of a hairy creature stealing food, tools, and occasionally hogs. Pig stealers.
Looks bacon.
Pig thief. Fast forward to modern times, and we've got Bigfoot sightings all over East Texas, especially in the Big Thicket National Preserve. There's even a Texas Bigfoot Research Center in Jefferson, Texas.
Perfect.
Yes, and they take themselves very seriously. This is from their website. The Texas Bigfoot Research Center exists to validate what we believe to be an undocumented species of bipedal primate, an animal commonly referred to as the Sasquatch or Bigfoot. If successful, this effort would effectively move the Bigfoot/Sasquatch phenomenon from the realm of cryptozoology into mainstream science.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have a pretty strong mission statement.
Yeah, they do. They do. They're committed. Hang on. I got to take my ghost earrings out. Okay. They're poking me. All right. Many names have emerged over the centuries for this, being Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and skunk ape. No matter what you call it, the Texas Bigfoot Research Center believes that we're not dealing with a monster, but a misunderstood primate.
Of course.
Despite what some of the more dramatic nicknames suggest, this creature isn't just a missing link, a shapeshifter, or some extraterrestrial visitor. It's a real flesh and blood primate, just an extremely elusive one.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I'm torn on this because previously I was definitely of the primate camp, thinking like this is the thing. But there are a lot of people right now who are saying that the reason that Bigfoot has been so elusive and we haven't like captured a live one or things like that is because of the interdimensional travel abilities and things like that.
Okay.
So the idea that it can like pop in and out of our reality.
Yeah.
Which is intriguing. And then I'm thinking, well, if that's the case, then perhaps that explains some of our other friends like the squonk.
The squonk. Yes.
No, but really, some of those creatures who the stories of them have continued for centuries, but we don't have hard evidence of it.
Oh, so maybe they are living in their own reality and they just kind of pop into ours every now and then.
That's the idea.
Interesting. All right. Well, over time, a small but steadily growing collection of physical evidence has started to build. This includes photographs as well as casts of footprints and even handprints, some of which dermal ridge experts say point to an unknown primate.
All right.
There's your evidence. There are also hair samples tied to sightings that scientists have confirmed don't match any known species. But so maybe they're popping into our dimension, really.
Right.
And they're really here and then they go back. It's
right.
Not just like a vision.
I mean, I really like when there are like the hairs left behind and then they're doing the DNA things, because I feel like footprints, things like that, you can fake that fairly easily.
Oh yeah.
But the hair thing is intriguing when, you run it through a database and there's no matches.
That matches it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, on top of that, vocalizations have been reported and analyzed by bioacoustic experts who say the sounds don't match any known animals either.
Oh, I like it.
And it's not just modern sightings. Native American cultures across the continent have passed down stories of similar beings for generations, like we talked about with skunk ape.
Right.
While some may brush these tales off as folklore, the Texas Bigfoot Research Center argues that contemporary sightings, consistent ecological patterns, credible witness reports, and physical evidence, along with what they've personally observed in the field, all suggest we're dealing with a real, undocumented species.
I love it. And I totally think that is very possible and plausible, because even though there are so many humans now on Earth, I feel like if you are a different species and, you're going to go deeper into the forest or into the waters or whatever it is
to survive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're finding either new species or species that they thought were extinct, like all the time now, I feel like.
Sure.
So, I'm excited. What an exciting time to be alive.
It is. What a time to be alive. Well, if you're ever camping in East Texas and smell wet dog, skunk, and expired beef jerky all at once,
what does that smell like?
I don't know. You should make a science experiment with your kids.
Oh, no, thanks. Maybe that can be Ken/Kim's next experiment.
Oh, there you go. Yes. Come on, Ken, Panama. You could leave snacks. Try to take a picture, like a good one for once. We have excellent cameras on our phones now. There's no excuse for a grainy photo. I always think that when I see those photos, I'm like, we're living, like, what a time to be alive. Like, Our cameras are amazing. Why are we getting grainy, blurry photos?
I mean, I was at Walgreens today and saw that the disposable cameras are back.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's like a
fun.
big thing. Yeah.
It's nostalgia, but I mean, I feel like if we're going to catch Bigfoot, let's use our iPhone 16.
Well, didn't you just sent me that TikTok video that guy captured? That was compelling,
good, right? Yeah.
I thought so too, but I was like, please move the camera over just a little.
I know. Also, let's try to center our photos and videos on the subject.
Although I totally know that if I saw something so frightening, I'd be like, oh
yeah. I even did that like when my kids were doing sports things like wrestling. I'm like yelling like, woohoo, go. And, I'm filming like the stands across the way, So I get it. Okay. All right. Well, we can be a little understanding. Yeah. It's exciting. Okay. So next up is the Lake Worth monster.
I'm loving this cryptid episode.
Yes. Imagine Bigfoot had a baby with a goat and raised it in Fort Worth.
Oh, wait. This is not where I thought this was going.
Welcome to the Lake Worth monster. Get ready. So in the summer of 1969, Fort Worth made headlines for something other than heat waves and honky tonks. Okay, side note. Do you know that Fort Worth has a very, very famous honky tonk called Billy Bob's, Texas? Have you heard of Billy Bob's?
Now, wait a second. I just started watching The Hunting Wives.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet, but I've heard that it's crazy.
I am almost certain that they go to a honky tonk that is called, maybe it's just called Billy's. I don't know. It's something so similar, if not the same. Yeah.
So Billy Bob's, it was built in 1910 as an open air barn for the Fort Worth Stock Show. And it's huge. And in the 80s, it became this huge honky tonk. So it's over 100,000 square feet. It has over 30 bar stations.
Oh my gosh.
Real pro bull riding. Oh, you have to be like pro or semi pro to ride. It's actual bulls, not mechanical.
You carry your card. You're like, oh, here.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. They for sure have a membership card.
That's okay. So this was not the same honky tonk on the show.
No, this
just
is
FYI.
This is big. I think they host like 6,000 people per night.
Have you been there?
I have been there once, but because they have a restaurant too, and so I feel like I went there once.
You don't have to qualify that you went to the restaurant.
No, here's why I'm saying this. I went in high school, so I was not.
It's okay.
Partying hard.
Your mom is not going to get mad at you.
I think I had a ribeye. My mom might get mad. I know she listens. Diana, are you listening?
Diana, it's okay. It was a long time ago. I just had a
ribeye, okay?
And a water.
It wasn't honky tonking, okay? Anyway, so.
Please take me honky tonking.
Yeah, we got to go to the honky tonk. Badonkadonk. Okay.
Coming off the rails.
Back to Fort Worth monster. All right. So in the summer of 69, Fort Worth made headlines for something other than heat waves and honky tonks. It was a monster, or at least that's what 6 terrified locals claimed after a late night encounter near Lake Worth's Greer Island.
Ooh.
Just after midnight on July 10, 3 couples were parked near the shoreline. Wonder what they were doing.
I was just going to say.
In 1969.
Ooh. I was going to say, Diana, don't worry. It wasn't Felice.
No, I don't. No,
you weren't even alive.
No, I was not even alive. I'm old, but old. Not yet. Okay. So they were parked near the shoreline when they said a massive, foul-smelling creature leapt out of the darkness and onto their car.
Oh, that ruined the mood.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Foul-smelling and terrifying. It was described as part man, part goat, and covered in a strange mix of white fur and scaly skin.
What? What part is man there?
I don't know. Even weirder, it had clawed hands and glowing eyes. The beast reportedly gouged an 18-inch scratch along the side of the vehicle before vanishing back into the brush.
Oh, I'd be so mad.
Yeah. And also these cars were built different back then.
They were steel, right?
Yeah, they were like no joke. The story made it to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, complete with the headline. Get ready. Fishy man goat terrifies couples parked at Lake Worth. It wasn't just tabloid talk. Fort Worth police took the claim seriously enough to dispatch 4 patrol units to investigate the scene.
Wow.
The next night, the legend grew. Dozens of curious onlookers, including sheriff's deputies, returned to the area, drawn by the buzz. That's when the creature allegedly showed up again, this time under the watchful eyes of the nearly 40 witnesses.
Stop it. That's a lot.
Yeah. According to reports, it emerged from the woods, emitted a terrifying howl, and hurled an entire car tire with the wheel still attached some 500 feet toward the group.
Wait, did it rip it off of a car?
I don't know.
Weird.
But there were 40 people there and saw it. I mean, even if it was a man in a fur scale suit.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Tires are heavy.
Yeah.
And to throw it like that.
500 feet. What?
I think I don't even really understand how far that is.
I don't know either. I think it's pretty far though. I mean, could you throw a tire across this room?
No, I could hardly throw a pencil across this room.
I know. It's far. Officers were more concerned with the armed crowd than the creature itself.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
One officer warned that someone could get hurt if this monster hunt turned into a mass panic.
Oh, gosh.
They advised locals to stay home, though that didn't stop the legend from spreading like wildfire. Despite the chaos, police found no physical evidence of the creature, no fur, no tracks, and no discarded costume. The official theory? Probably a prank involving a gorilla suit, a hidden accomplice, and maybe some moonlit mischief. But to this day, no one has definitively explained who or what jumped onto that car, scratched its side, or hurled a tire like a shot put champion.
Right. I think the tire and then the scratching.
Yeah.
The other things you could maybe explain away. Sure. But even if you're wearing a costume, it would take something really heavy to make the scratch. And the throwing, you can't explain that.
No. I
know.
Wow. Crazy, right?
Wait, what is this monster called?
This is called the Lake Worth Monster.
Oh, Lake Worth Monster. Can we give it a name like
the Lake Worth Monster?
Like Eddie or something?
Yeah, Eddie. Eddie. Okay, so the goat man, he's never officially been caught. Is he still out there?
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. Fort Worth people?
Yeah, tell us. Have you heard of this?
Have
you seen the Lake Worth Monster, Eddie? Okay, this one is a little more famous. You've heard of it from X-Files, probably. It's the Chupacabra.
Ooh, Chupacabra.
There are creatures we steer clear of, and then there are those that leave us scratching our heads. One of Texas's most infamous and mysterious residents, the Chupacabra.
Oh my goodness.
Despite being a newcomer to the cryptid scene compared to older Texas legends, the Chupacabra's impact has been huge. Its name translates literally to goat sucker.
Yes.
It's said to drain livestock of blood, and in some versions, even target humans.
Ooh.
The legend began in Puerto Rico, then made its way to Mexico, Texas, and beyond. In Texas, most sightings have come in the past few decades, including a 2022 report in Amarillo.
Oh my goodness.
But one town in particular put itself on the Chupacabra map, Cuero, Texas. Once dubbed the Chupacabra capital of the world. Do you think they dubbed it that themselves?
That's like on their welcome sign. Yeah.
It's like how in Roswell, everything is aliens. Yes. They're like, we love aliens. And so in Cuero, it's everyone loves the Chupacabra. Maybe they don't love it. I don't know. But
I don't think they love it.
Chupacabra capital of the world.
Wow.
Cuero, which is southeast of San Antonio, is now more famous for its wildflowers than monsters.
Oh.
So driving through Texas in the spring, it's like the big bluebonnet time. That's our Texas state flower.
Oh, okay.
And it's a wildflower, and everyone loves to go see the bluebonnets, throw your little kids out in the bluebonnet field and take their picture with them and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course I did that.
Of course.
I'm like driving with Bill. I'm like, pull over. And he's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yes, we got to take pictures of the bluebonnets.
What time of year? I mean, you said
it's springtime.
But like April?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Probably April. I would say what? April showers bring May flowers. Let's say May.
I was just trying to think about if I can make it there for bluebonnet time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go see the Eddie and
Chupacabra. So you can go to Cuero and do a tour to see the bluebonnets and other flowers, but locals still remember the summer of 2007. This is very
contemporary,
recent.
Yeah.
When rancher Phyllis Canyon found a strange, hairless creature on the side of the road near her property. You've probably seen pictures of this. It's like...
I'm certain. Yeah.
It's like kind of creepy looking. Its leathery black skin, oversized fangs, and oddly proportioned limbs didn't match any known animal. Canyon took it home, had it taxidermied, and it still sits on display in her living room.
Phyllis, wow.
So Texas. Before that, she collected DNA samples and sent them to labs.
Excuse me?
Yeah, go Phyllis.
Phyllis,
She's
wow.
a scientist. The results, a hybrid. Mexican wolf on the paternal side, coyote on the maternal. Scientifically explainable, sure, but it didn't look like any regular coyote or wolf she'd ever seen. Also, it was hairless.
Yeah.
It was like kind of
It was a mutant.
Skin looking. It looked like a mutant.
Mm-hmm.
Around the same time, DeWitt County Sheriff's Corporal Brandon Riedel captured dash cam footage of a similar-looking animal sprinting along a fence line, lean, black, fast. That video went viral, further fueling the local cryptid fever.
Ooh.
Author and illustrator Javier Garza remembers it too. In his book, Creepy Creatures and Other Cucuys. So cucuy is like the boogeyman. And it's funny because my grandma always used to say, hooey cucuy, hooey cucuy.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love it.
Like when she would get a little creeped out. He explains how Chupacabra appearances have split into two camps. One looks like a hairless canine. The other is a bipedal alien-like creature with glowing eyes and spines down its back.
Oh, okay.
So people think that it looks like one or the other.
Interesting.
While scientists explain away the Texas Chupacabra as a mangy coyote or hybrid wolf, many in Cuero and beyond still ask, why were farmers discovering their livestock, such as goats and sheep, dead with puncture marks on their bodies, their blood completely drained? Mm-hmm. So something was killing those animals and draining their blood.
Right.
That's,
yeah,
it's not like a wolf or a coyote kills something and drains all of its blood.
Right. Usually they eat parts of it at least. Yeah. Right. And I feel like you would see a different like bite mark pattern kind of thing,
Yeah, like those animals, they're going for the meat. They're like ripping the meat off. They're
right.
Nothing. I mean, I don't know of any animal that's like sucking blood. Except maybe like one or two bats, but they just bite and lick the blood. Do you know someone?
Do I know someone?
Do you know someone that does that? You know any vampires?
Well, I mean, I just immediately thought of vampires, but
right.
Yeah.
But they don't usually go for livestock, to my knowledge, do they?
Maybe they've evolved. Maybe they're trying. No, I don't know.
Oh, they're humane, like Edward, like the Cullens. Okay, all right, I take it back. Okay, all right.
That was a reference to Twilight. In case you missed that,
I hope you don't miss a reference to Twilight if you're listening to this podcast.
And if you did miss it, then go check that
out.
Go
catch up right immediately. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't even fathom that someone would not know that reference. Okay.
There are young listeners.
That's true. That's true. I think Twilight, you can catch up on the first few.
Sure.
Go ahead.
The books are great.
Yes. Yes. All right. In the end, belief often outweighs biology, especially in a state where legends don't die. They just get weirder. What do you think? Do you believe in Chupacabra?
I mean, I do. I think I've seen so many photos of the livestock. Like there's something going on.
Dead and like.
Right. Yeah. I've seen a lot of those photos. Now, is the Chupacabra that Phyllis has, is that the same creature responsible for it? I don't know. Mm-hmm. And the fact that she had the DNA test thing going on, I'm wondering if that was just kind of like a one-off that, sure, it was this hybrid, but it had some sort of genetic or whatever
something condition was wrong with it. Yeah.
Right. That caused this appearance. But I don't know. I don't know if Phyllis's creature is Chupacabra.
Yeah. That's exactly what I think too. All right. So next up is the legend of Lechuza.
Ooh, I know just a little bit of this.
The story usually starts the same way. A man is walking home alone late at night. Maybe he's had one too many drinks. The night air is still. Then he hears the rustle of wings and spots two glowing eyes watching him from a tree. If you were raised in South Texas or northern Mexico, this story probably sounds familiar. Lechuza is often portrayed as a woman who was wronged by her community, living on the outskirts of town, treated with suspicion. Are you just scared? Okay.
No.
You're just scared. Okay.
Yeah.
When a child goes missing, the townspeople blame her, accuse her of witchcraft, and she's either executed or driven to the edge of society.
It's always the women,
I
right?
know.
Always taking the
Women.
children, drowning the children,
Mhm.
wronging the men.
Yeah. Maybe we need to take a closer look at some of these legends. In her rage, she makes a deal with the devil and returns as a shape-shifting owl with revenge in her heart. That's the legend. Witnesses describe a bird with a 7-foot wingspan and a woman's face, often appearing before storms or bad luck. She's said to whistle or mimic a baby's cry to lure people outside.
Okay, the whistling I can't.
Nope. And mimicking a baby's cry too.
Well, I think of like coyotes doing that, like sounding like, so I'm a little bit not okay, but more understanding of that noise.
Yeah.
Versus like,
you can picture it, but yeah, whistling. Yeah. Well, we've talked about whistling. Yeah. For many kids, La Lechuza is more than just a campfire tale. It's a disciplinary tool. We talked about that with La Llorona. We talked about it a few times that, you know, like those German, like the German fairy tales are like very gruesome and grisly, and it's meant to like scare kids into being safe and not getting into trouble and stuff like that.
Right.
If you stay too late or cause trouble, La Lechuza will find you.
Oh, I should have told Ryan about this the other day. Oh, yeah. La Lechuza's coming.
La Lechuza. Parents and grandparents tell their children this. So yeah, I feel like a lot of these stories are cautionary tales. Don't go into the woods or the big bad wolf will get you, those kinds of things. La Lechuza legends may date back to Aztec mythology, where owls were associated with death and sorcery.
Oh, okay.
In Spanish colonial times, these tales mixed with Catholic fears of witches, you know.
I'm fascinated by the Aztecs.
Yeah, they are so interesting. Locals say if you hear whistling at night, don't whistle back. Worldwide life rule.
I was going to say, this is a
not just in Texas, life lesson. If you hear whistling, just know you didn't hear it.
No,
don't
never whistle back at night.
No way. All right. So here is a story from one of our followers of La Lechuza.
Oh, I have a chill already. You didn't even read it.
So this is at Tornando de Ron.
Oh.
He says, I saw las lechuzas, witches who take on the shape of giant black birds in Mexican superstitions. One summer morning when I was 14, I heard a noise outside, so I went to see what happened, and I saw them sitting on my neighbor's roof staring at my house. They were huge, and there were about 10 of them. After 30 minutes or so of them just sitting there staring at my house, I told my brother about them, and we opened the windows upstairs and yelled at them and said, "Shoo, go away," and made noises to try and scare them. And it wasn't until we said, "Jesus, Maria, Jose," at them to try to get them to leave that they reacted. They got mad and flew over our house and started kicking our roof. We got scared and ran downstairs with a rosary and hid in our parents' room.
Oh my gosh.
30 minutes later, we went back to check and they were gone.
What?
When our mom came home after work, we told her, but she said we were seeing things, but I could tell she believed us. She was the one who had told us before to say, Jesus, Maria, Jose, if we ever came across witches. During that period in our life, apparently my dad had angered a witch or something like that, and weird stuff was happening, but they never really told us. Most of what I knew that was going on was from me eavesdropping on my mom, talking to my grandma and aunt about what was going on.
Oh my gosh, that's such a classic kid move.
I know. I love it that it's like, I like to hear stories that grown-ups tell from their childhood, because you're still picturing like what you felt like in that moment. So whatever it was, like he was super scared in that moment.
Right.
Okay. Our final entry is less beast, more misunderstood legend. El Nahual, or Nahual, is a Mesoamerican shapeshifter, a sorcerer who can turn into animals like coyotes, jaguars, owls, or even smoke.
Shapeshifters scare me.
Well, in border towns like El Paso and Del Rio, people still whisper about mysterious animal-human hybrids spotted in the brush, especially near ranches, graveyards, and old mission ruins.
I'm scared.
This is definitely more of a Mexican cryptid, but as you know, Texas culture is deeply intertwined with Mexican culture and folklore. So most of these stories are like down through Central America.
Well, and also like Mexico, Texas, man-made border.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously we have like a lot of people who have come from Mexico and those different cultures. So for some historical background, the Nahual belief comes from the Aztec and Maya, where spiritual leaders were said to have animal counterparts or powers. The concept of the Nahual comes from the Nahuatl word Nahuali, meaning disguise. A key aspect of the folklore includes dual identity. It was traditionally believed that each person has a dual aspect, the everyday self and a deeper animal counterpart, like a spirit animal, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
In some beliefs, a person's Nahual could be a spiritual guardian, but in others, powerful men or sorcerers could transform into their animal form to do evil, so they could transform themselves. Common animal forms for the Nahual include jaguars, pumas, and wolves. According to an article titled Hispanic Hauntings, The Legend of El Nahual in Dos Mundos, El Nahual was seen as a protector, a guardian of the land and its inhabitants, and a mediator between the realms of the human and the divine. However, as the story of El Nahual has been shared, the character has evolved. In some regions, El Nahual is revered, considered a symbol of strength and spiritual connection. In others, it is feared, believed to be a malevolent force capable of harm and mischief. So I think that, like so many other native ideas and legends, these practices were demonized by Spanish colonists, and that they linked them to witchcraft. So what started as like a pretty probably healthy balance became a scary idea,
right? Of
when
course.
when the Spanish came.
Anything that's different or not falling in line with your ideologies at that point.
Yeah. Well, still to this day, right?
Yeah.
So as far as modern reports go, in Texas, some ranchers report seeing animals stand upright or they hear chanting in the desert right before an encounter.
Okay, no. I'm not here for that.
Others claim headlights caught human eyes in the face of what looked like a wild dog.
That's spooky.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
The Nahual may appear initially as a human, like a drunkard, before transforming into an animal, often a dog, to scare or harm people, or vice versa. It may appear to be an animal and then suddenly it's walking upright and it's shifted back into its human form.
I really am scared of shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like we've kind of talked about this a little bit before, but I feel like there are tons of shapeshifter stories and legends from many, many different cultures. And so I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast, but together we've talked about how maybe these are the same things that are occurring in different places, but they, different cultures have different names for them.
Exactly. Right. I think we mentioned it, but it's something that we've been talking about more and more, I think.
Whether you believe in hairy men stealing hogs, giant owls, hairless hybrids, or shape-shifting witches, one thing is clear: Texas doesn't do cryptids halfway. We've got monsters that fly, crawl, suck blood, and throw tires. And whether they're products of folklore, cultural memory, figments of our collective imagination, or actual events, they've all earned a spot as Lone Star legends.
Woo.
Yeah, don't forget to lock your doors. Bring your goat inside. Maybe leave out a snack or two for Bigfoot, just in case.
Ooh, those are some good cryptids.
Yeah, they're fun, right?
Yeah.
Fun and spooky.
I love me a good cryptid. Also, Phyllis, send us a picture of your Chupacabra.
Of your taxidermied Chupacabra.
Wow, I liked that.
Thank you.
I didn't know much about the last one. What's the name of that shapeshifter?
Oh, Nahual.
Nahual. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Spooky. Texas has got it all.
Yeah,
the Alamo.
they do.
Cryptids. Ghost lights.
It's true. Very well-rounded.
Yeah. Wow.
Paranormal state.
Wow. All right. So it is time for Somebody Told Me.
Okay.
Recently, actually, it was just last weekend, even though it seems a lifetime ago. I went to my longest friend's wedding. And so we had grown up a house apart. I've literally known her entire life because I'm just a little bit older than her. And it was in the middle of nowhere in Ohio at this farm in a barn, and it was beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know you were in Ohio.
I was.
What part of Ohio?
Well, I flew into Akron Canton Airport.
Oh, okay.
So
Akron, yes.
Yes. And then it was about a half hour from there.
That's where it builds from, that area.
Oh,
What town
my
was it?
goodness.
Yeah.
Magnolia.
Oh, I'm not sure.
there's a little slightly bigger town that starts with a C right by it, but I can't remember. It's not Canton, it's something else. Anyways, so that's where I was. And along the way from the airport to the wedding to like the end of the wedding and on my way home, I spoke with a number of people who had stories for me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to share one of those stories today.
Okay.
And so this story comes from Jordan, and I was one of the bridesmaids in the wedding, and he was one of the groomsmen.
Fun.
So, and he said he was totally fine with me sharing this. Basically, when I don't know if Jordan was born yet or if this happened before he was born, but his uncle was murdered. There was a group of people who pushed him off a balcony. Okay. So a very tragic start to the story. When Jordan was a baby, his mom came around the corner to come check on the baby, and she comes around and his uncle, like full form, is there by the crib checking on Jordan.
Oh my gosh. Was it her brother or
yes.
her brother? Okay.
Yes. So that's how it sort of starts. So then Jordan had heard, his mom talking about, your uncle's around and things like that as he's growing up. So he's 12, and they had his uncle's pool table up in the attic of their house. So he's coming up the attic stairs, and he said there was kind of like a knee wall. So he comes around the knee wall and he sees his uncle just standing on the other side of the pool table, full figure. Like,
did he know him? Did he know what he looked like?
He only from photos. And so he recognized him, and, he went tearing down the stairs. He said he was so freaked out, and he, busts in talking to his mom and his dad. He's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could remember the uncle's name, and I didn't put it in my notes. But he said, I just saw Uncle up there. And they totally were like, of course you did.
Oh, wow.
He's always
been
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
I
thought, oh, that's so special. And so I said to Jordan, I said, wow, he must be, just kind of like one of your guardians or like a protector of some sort with you, And then this last part, he doesn't think that this was the uncle, but this is just another spooky experience.
Okay.
Jordan was 22 and he's living at his dad's house. He said he's on the phone with his girlfriend, just like, whatever. And his room was, I don't know if the door was in his room or if it was near his room, but it's the attic door, and it just starts violently shaking. And he said it shook for like 7 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
And he tells his girlfriend, you gotta come over here right now. And she's like, what?
She's like, absolutely not.
And he said he just hid under the blanket. This like 22-year-old man, and he's like a big dude, just hiding under his blankets.
Oh my gosh.
And waiting for it to stop.
Why are you laughing? That's scary. You could be like a 42-year-old like bodybuilder, and that would be scary.
I know. It's just, I think it's the fact that he's on the phone. Like I'm just picturing.
So it's like very cute.
The scene, like you're like, oh hey babe, blah,
hey,
blah.
I miss you.
Right.
Oh, you hang up first. No, you hang up first.
And then you're like, oh my gosh, come over here. Oh hell no.
Yeah. She's like, no way, dude. I'm not coming over. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
that's super spooky.
And he said, that his mom has had more experiences involving the uncle and things like that. Oh, wow. But then I was just thinking, just as I was telling that, so that was the attic door, and remember the pool table was in the attic. Maybe the uncle didn't like that girlfriend.
Oh,
he's like, hang up the phone.
Oh my god,
I don't know. But it just Jordan, funny. What do you think?
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Jordan? Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
So those are just a couple of the little stories I got. Yes. But he was so happy to share them, and thank you, Jordan, for sharing those stories with somebody fun. You just met.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing. Like, it's so fun to, meet somebody and then they feel comfortable sharing with us.
Yeah. And we so appreciate that. And we really, we were just talking about how amazing it is that people feel safe sharing their stories with us and want us to share their stories with you.
And we've tried really hard to take good care of the stories too, and be respectful and tell the story like with the right vibe.
Right.
Because sometimes it's fun and funny, and sometimes it's scary, and sometimes it's really personal and
emotional.
Emotional and moving and sad, so we try to honor you guys with your stories.
So thank you for sharing, everybody. Jordan,
Thanks,
and everybody.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And thank you for listening to this episode of the You Two Scare Me podcast. Have you checked out our website, you2scareme.com? You can find blog posts about our episodes, super cool photos of us, and links to buy our sweet merch.
Yes, like this shirt. And we have other shirts. We have coffee cups.
Oh, they're so cute.
Notebooks, stickers, all kinds of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Help support us.
You can support the show by doing what ghosts do best. Haunt your friends until they listen.
And you can also help us by rating and reviewing us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, and wherever you get your podcasts. It takes like 2 seconds and it really, really does help us.
Yeah, we do read those. We're like, oh no, look, someone wrote a review for us.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our new YouTube channel.
You can see videos there. That's very fun.
You can see the sweet hair.
Yeah. Sometimes our internet is better than other times. So if we're having a glitchy moment, just bear with us. But some of them are really good and some of them are a little glitchy, but it's fine.
And my internet speed, according to Ryan, is like up to par. So
he's probably playing Fortnite up there.
Slowing down our speed.
My daddy is doing Fortnite dances up there. Check out our social media. Find us on Instagram at you2scareme_podcast or on our Facebook page, You2Scare Me. You can even follow us on TikTok. Just search You2Scare Me, no spaces. You can see snippets of our episodes and some funny stuff too.
Remember to send us your own spooky stories for our Somebody Told Me segment at you2scaremepodcast@gmail.com. That's YOUTWO scaremepodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks for wandering through the shadows with us.
Until next time, stay curious and beware what lurks beyond the light.